Hey everyone, it's Julio Ramon here at Ikan, and we're going to talk about the EG06 tripod series from EG. Okay, so let's jump right into it. Today, I am talking about two different tripod kits. I am talking about the EG06A2 and the EG06C2. Now, what makes them different? One kit is aluminum, and the other kit is carbon fiber. However, they both share the same tripod head, which is the GH06. So first, let's talk about the tripod legs. We'll put this video head down for now. We'll come back to that later, but let's take a look at what we have here. So over here, we have the GA752 set of tripod legs, and over here, we have the GC752. Now, as you can tell, they're pretty much the same. The only major difference is the construction. One is aluminum, and the other is carbon fiber. Now, they are both great kits, but the carbon fiber system is actually an upgrade to the aluminum. Now, you're probably asking yourself, why do I need carbon fiber? Why would I actually want a carbon fiber system over an aluminum system? Well, for starters, the EG06C2 carbon fiber system, the carbon fiber is actually going to be lighter. How much lighter? Well, the EG06C2 weighs in at 11.6 pounds, while the EG06A2 weighs in at 12.5 pounds. So as you can see there, the carbon fiber system is going to weigh a pound less, and it's going to be a lot lighter. So when you're considering factors like a lot of moves in your shoot where you have to jump from one spot to the other, you're going to be carrying your tripod system a lot. So shedding that pound is really going to help in the long run for those long shoots, and it's going to keep you from getting tired and picking up a heavy system. So every little pound counts. That's why you would want to go with carbon fiber. But that's not the only plus that this one has. Another benefit to carbon fiber is that the carbon fiber itself will actually do a better job at absorbing vibrations. So if you are on a surface or in an environment that there's a lot of vibration around, you have traffic flowing, something like that, you have some kind of motion that may affect your tripod legs, the carbon fiber will actually absorb those vibrations a lot better than the aluminum. And finally, one last feature, one last plus that the carbon fiber system has is that it actually stays cooler. It's a lot more neutral in temperature. The aluminum system will get cold when it's cold, and it will also get hot when it's hot. That's just something you have to deal with when you're working with this material. But with the carbon fiber, it's much more neutral. You won't have that much fluctuation in temperature with carbon fiber, and it's going to be much nicer to the touch. So those are some of the benefits that you have when you're working with a carbon fiber system. Now the EG06C2 will cost you a little bit more than the EG06A2, but you're still going to get a majority of the same features. They will still have the same functionality, and let's take our time now to talk about all the features that they have in common. All right, so let's talk about both features that they do share. We will use the carbon fiber system to demonstrate them. Now let's get right into it. The tripod actually comes with a MonoLock system. Now, what do I mean by MonoLock? Well, it only has one locking knob here. So as you can see, with one locking knob, we are able to control each section of the tripod leg. So as you can see here, we have a tripod leg that is made up of 3 different sections. We have 1, 2, and 3 at the bottom. And you use only one lock to control them all. So this one here will lock them all into place, and it will also open them up so you can make adjustments. Now this is a great feature because it allows you to work fast. With one lock, open it up, make your adjustments, lock it back in place. It's quicker. You don't have to fumble around with multiple knobs to make multiple adjustments just on one leg. Each leg only has one lock, so you really only have 3 knobs for your entire system. That's going to make it a lot easier to make adjustments quickly when you don't have a lot of time to, mess around with your legs here. Next up, what we're going to show off is we're going to talk about the middle part here, which is the mid-level spreader. Now this mid-level spreader is adjustable. You have the ability to adjust each angle on each different leg. So the way you do that is you open up a section of the mid-level spreader and you can pull the individual leg out or push that in as well. And you can do that to each leg. Now this is useful because you may be in a situation where you're on uneven terrain and you need to move your legs in different directions and different angles to have a nice, solid, secure base. So you have the ability to keep the legs very symmetrical if you'd like, all at the same angle. But if you need to make those adjustments, you can do them individually and you can really fine-tune your stability with the mid-level spreader. Next up, what we have on this tripod is that you will notice on the bottom of each leg, you have rubber feet. Now, pretty standard. Everybody has to have rubber feet on their tripod these days. But the great thing about this is that you can actually quickly take these off. This strap located on the bottom here attaches to the leg, but if you pull it up and over, the rubber foot comes off. So now when you take off the rubber foot, you will notice at the bottom that you have spikes here. So these spikes, you can use them when you're on soft surface like grass or anything where you can really dig into the ground. You can take the rubber feet off and use the spikes for a much more secure footing. So we will strap that back on. There we go. So next up and finally, what you need to know about this tripod is that it operates on a 75mm bowl system, which is perfect for the GH06, which uses a 75mm bowl itself. So the GH06 will sit on top of these tripods and it will fit perfectly with that 75mm bowl. So there we go. We have the GH06. We'll go ahead and talk about this. The GH06 is a fluid video head. And with this head, you have the ability to adjust your tilt and pan drag. In order to do that, you simply turn this dial and you click. Every time it clicks, you have a different pan drag setting. So if you leave it on 0, you have a pan that is very wide open, very fast. There's no resistance at all. Turn it all the way over to number 3, and as you can see, you have a lot more resistance, which is going to help you get those nice smooth pan shots. So in total, you have 4 different steps of adjustments between 3 and 0. So you can really fine-tune it to the way that you want it. This feature is also on the tilt. The tilt also has a dial located up top here. It also can be adjusted between 3 and 0. So you have that ability to fine-tune your tilt as well. So you have that ability. You can really customize it to how you like to operate. If you need it to be smooth and slow, or if you need it to be wide open and fast, you can choose between the two. Another feature that we have is that this head has a counterbalance system. Now, what is a counterbalance? A counterbalance is designed to basically, counterbalance the weight of your camera to the tripod head. So let's say, for instance, you have a really heavy camera payload and you tilt forward, the camera might fall forward because there's too much weight that's being shifted forward. What the counterbalance does is that it counteracts that weight. So now, if you adjust it and fine-tune your counterbalance correctly, if you tilt forward, you won't have the entire system fall forward because you have enough counterbalance to keep it level and keep your system stable while it's on top of this tripod head. So with this system here, you actually have the ability to adjust to your camera in a total of 6 different steps. You can go from 0 all the way up to 5. Now, as you can see here, 0 is not applying any counterbalance at all. It's really wide open. But when we adjust it all the way to 5, you can see that there is some spring to it, and that is the counterbalance. So that can be a very crucial, very important adjustment that you make to your camera rig, and it's really going to affect the way it operates. So this is a great feature that the GH06 has, and the GH06 also comes with a recommended payload of up to 13 pounds. So with 13 pounds, you really have a lot of weight there that you can work with. 13 pounds, you can throw on a matte box, follow focus, light. You have a lot of weight there, and this GH06 head will be able to handle it. Up to 13 pounds, no problem. Now on top of the GH06, we have a sliding quick release plate system. Now it works like a typical quick release plate. You simply unlock the locking screw there, press in the safety button, and remove the quick release plate. Now, what makes this special is that you also have the ability to quickly snap in to this video head. Now, what do I mean by that? Is that you can take this quick release plate, you don't have to necessarily slide it in. You can quickly snap on top of the head. Now, I'll show you. And the way to do that is you grab your quick release plate, get on top of the system there, and it snaps right in. So this is a nice feature when you are trying to place your camera quickly back onto your tripod. If you're going from handheld to tripod and you need to make that mount quick and fast, the quick snap system is going to help you make that transition a lot easier. So it's a nice feature. Quickly snap into your GH06 and you're ready to operate. One last note about this video head is that you have the ability with the GH06 to tilt forward a full 90 degrees. So you have the ability to look straight down with this head, and you can also bring it back negative 60 degrees, and you have a nice working angle when you are tilting up or tilting down. So that is the GH06 that sits on top of both of these systems. Now, one last feature that I'm going to show you is when you are done shooting and you are breaking down, you're done for the day, you need to pack this up and move on. You can simply close the legs here, and you can actually lock down these legs by pulling on this retractable hook and strap. So when you're done with your shoot, you want to pack this up, you simply grab this strap, wrap it around the tripod legs, and there you go. You can wrap these legs up and it will keep you from accidentally opening up these legs. It gives you a nice, firm, compact, secure system. So this system here will go into one of these tripod bags that you can place the tripod kit into the bag, and since you have nice padding on this kit, it will protect it from getting banged up when you are transporting it. So that here, what you see, all of this is the EG06 tripod line from E-Image. We have the EG06A2 and the EG06C2, both using the GH06 head. So there you have it. Now, whether you want an aluminum system or a carbon fiber system, you really can't go wrong with either one. Now, if you would like more information on either of these, the EG06A2 or the EG06C2, you can always visit us at icancorp.com. My name is Julio Ramon. Thank you for watching.